Hey guys, Audrey here with Flawless Crested Geckos, and this is your week's Diamond Series. Let's dive in. Hi, so today is a beautiful, wonderful, glorious day. It's actually, the weather around our area, which is in South Carolina, has been pretty rough here recently. In fact, the other day I was riding down the road to take geckos to the FedEx hub to go to their forever homes with some lucky gecko people. And literally I was driving through a river. It felt like the whole road was just flooded. So it's been a nice day today. The sun is out. It is just beautiful. The weather is mild. It's just a beautiful day. So I hope you guys are having a great morning. This is funny. It's funny because this is actually take 2 of this video because I videoed it earlier and guess what? The camera didn't work. So sometimes you have to troubleshoot, and the memory card, I guess, was corrupted or something like that. So we're back at it again. I'm going to try to do as good as I did the first time. But anyway, so we're here with a Thursday Diamond Series. Now, this particular Diamond Series is pretty close to my heart. You guys, if you've been following us for quite some time, you already know that one of my favorite across the board gecko breeders in the world, she needs no introduction, is Donna from Crimson Cresties. Now, I know you can probably relate to what I'm about to say. I think every gecko person, every crested gecko person that has really fallen in love with the animal itself has that one gecko that when you were researching, you were looking at different programs that you could get yourself into, you know, that you could work on projects and things. You have that one gecko that just did it for you, right? So I've heard a lot of people talk to us like when they're really getting into their exanthic journey, and John Gotti is one of those for them. So, you know, Ric Flair is a gorgeous, Yoshi, just to name a few. You know, those are animals. Cringe is one of those animals. You guys know Cringe, our gorgeous empty back mama who will never leave Flawless headquarters. But there's always that one gecko that just does it for you. If you can remember back to your initial phases, that first year when you're excited and you're delving into Facebook groups and you're researching different breeders and you come across the gecko of all geckos. Well, for me, it was Guinevere. So if you haven't heard of Crimson Cresties, Donna at Crimson, which I'm not sure how, as a crested gecko person, you have not come across Donna, because she hails from England, you know, the UK, and she's definitely the queen, for sure. She is legitimately the queen of the crested gecko world. Everybody loves her. She's got gorgeous, grade A, top quality geckos. It doesn't get much better than Miss Donna's geckos. But one of the really positive things too, one of the things that I love most about her is that she is a wonderful person, inside and out. She has a heart of gold and legitimately just enjoys caring for these animals and enjoys the community as a whole. And too, I could probably listen to her talk all day. So anyway, if you're not following her, you need to be following her. She's on TikTok, she's on Instagram, she's on Facebook. She's all over the place. She's been to Tinley. In fact, I got the extreme pleasure and the honor of getting to meet her at a Tinley a couple of years back. It was the October Tinley, and I actually saw her standing in line to get into the center, and Will and I were going around, because this was before we vended, we were going around with our cameras and, you know, trying to vlog, and I was like, oh my God, it's Donna, and I stuck the camera in her face. I'm like, I had a fangirl moment, I guess. She was like, ooh. But yeah, she's so gracious and just a loving person. So make sure you go and look her up if you haven't. Again, I don't know how you wouldn't know Miss Donna, but anyway. So let me get back to the point, because I tend to get off on tangents sometimes when Will's not here. He kind of keeps me reined in. But that being said, like I think when I'm passionate about something, you can tell it, and you can tell that I enjoy talking about Miss Donna. And like I said, this particular gecko, Guinevere, she started my passion for them. I love lily whites. I've always enjoyed looking at lily whites. I find them extremely attractive, visually pleasing to the eye. They are plentiful now, but there's just always those standouts. You will always see some of the most amazing animals that are out there are legitimately some of the lily whites that I've come across. And, you know, just all kinds of different breeders now have gone in all kinds of different directions with lilies. And we liken it like if you are on the ball python side of things and you enjoy doing ball pythons, you'll know that clown is one of those genes that's just like everybody wants to put clown in everything to see how it interacts with other genes, and lily white is kind of like that across the board with crested geckos. We all want to see what lily white's going to do with other genes, so we've put it in xanthics, we've dealt with it in cappuccinos, you know. And Guinevere, she's a red. She's, you know, that red and white contrast. You guys know we like high white reds, but that red white contrast really got me when I came across those surfing, you know, the internet, surfing Facebook. That was when Facebook was really big, and before they like banned animal sales and stuff. And I was just scrolling through my feed, and this beautiful gecko appeared on the screen. It's like this Tiffany blue background, and there was like maybe a tan branch and some little white flowers with Guinevere just hanging out there. And I saved the picture. Now, it's somewhere in my 49,786 pictures that I have on my phone, but I took a screenshot of her, and that stayed in my phone for quite some time as my inspiration as to what I wanted to do. Now, you guys probably, again, if you followed us for a while, you know that we have an xanthic program, and in our xanthic program we have a lily white that was actually my objective with this particular lily white was to fashion it after Guinevere, and her name is Magma. She is part of our xanthic program. She's been bred with John Gotti before and Reaper, and she's produced some really amazing animals. And again, it was all based off of Guinevere. Like, that was my inspiration for her. She is gorgeous. She's a high white and fiery red too. So just a you know, when you get into these programs, you really have certain inspirations and passions for your projects. And that, again, that was one of them. But fast forward about a year after we got to meet Donna at Tinley, I got the distinguished pleasure of taking possession of a Guinevere offspring. So it was like my dream came true, you guys. So that being said, I tried to make my own Guinevere, and now I have a Guinevere offspring. I just really don't know what to do with myself anymore. But without further ado, and me rambling on and on about the story, here he is. Hey guys, Flawless Crested Geckos here, Will and Audra.
And we're here to tell you guys about our new Patreon tier. Have you guys ever played the lottery, lose, and get all your money back?
That's not really a thing, is it? Oh, but yes it is. With our new tier, the $100 a month, you get every single bit of your money back for the entire year. But guess what? It doesn't end at the end of the year. Right. No, you have rollover. So you can continue to build your savings account as much as you would like.
Right.
But guess what? That's not all.
That's right. You
what
also
is the biggest perk?
Are automatically entered for our annual free xanthic giveaway. Visual xanthic.
A free visual xanthic. Oh my gosh. Who does that? We do.
That's right. So you guys are going to want to go over to patreon.com/flawlesscrestedgeckos and check us out.
Join the Flawless family.
That's right.
Boom. Look how beautiful he is. So this is a Guinevere offspring. It is a male lily. He is absolutely unreal gorgeous. I love dealing with this particular gecko because he really reminds me of Yoshi. Yoshi is one of ours that he just is so personable. He comes out, he's not afraid of anything. He really likes to interact with whoever's coming out of his enclosure. Just a cool little guy. He's very active typically. He likes to jump around and, you know, come up your arm and just enjoy being out and about. He has got exactly what I was looking for as far as Guinevere is concerned. Obviously, he takes after his mama. He is red. He's got the red and the yellow, the popping of the yellow, but he is gorgeous. He's got the absolute perfect lily white back there. His eyelashes, because you know crested geckos are also called eyelash cresties because they look, their little crests on their eyes look like eyelashes. His little eyelashes are perfect. His crests are perfect. He is right about 30 grams right now, 32 grams, give or take. So he won't be, you know, he's not a late season breed this year, but we're looking at next year. So we're excited about, you know, going forward with him. Let's get his other side there. I love how his red, if you notice right against the back side of his eye, his red almost frames his head down into where the pattern starts to disrupt, and you see all the different colors there. But he's just a gorgeous guy. I know you was about to try to go on the camera, weren't you? But look at that. He's just, you can really see that line there of that red that feeds down into the pattern. But this is exactly what I wanted when, again, I first started. This is, I guess, what would you say, the pinnacle of the mountain for me. This is it. So, all right. So as I was saying, that is like the pinnacle of the mountain for me as far as the projects are concerned, from when I first began to where we are now. That particular lily is, this particular guy, he is really my passion project. You know, you've seen us before on a lot of the videos. We've discussed it. There's a lot of crazy, you know, fear out there about the lily white market and this and that and the third. And we've had conversations with you guys. We've posted videos about how we feel about the lily market as a whole. There's been multiple videos out there from other YouTubers and social media personalities explaining situations like we're in at this moment. And you need to understand something. That's why we always try to reiterate that you always breed for your preference first. Yes, it is very clear that we do this as a business, and this is how we feed our family and pay our bills and enjoy life. It has allowed for us to come out of, you know, prior law enforcement careers and really be able to be at home, enjoy things, and live a life of freedom. That being said, like, it's not all about the almighty dollar. Sometimes you have to step back and see that, you know, there needs to be a good balance. You have to be business, yes, but you also have to have that passion still. If you lose the passion and you're all business all the time, then a lot of times it becomes a chore, and then you'll see people really dipping out because they lose the love of it. You know, they let all the drama and the negativity that you see a lot of times in your social media land, which is in every industry, by the way. It's not just, you know, reptiles that we have drama like that. I hear it across the board in all kinds of different industries, negativity and drama. So you kind of have to take that into account. You have to read between the lines of the people that are like-minded like you. And don't let that get you down. Don't let that make you lose your passion for doing the things that you enjoy doing. But that being said, you know, if you continue to just hammer down on business and forget your passion projects, the things that you like and your preferences, then it becomes a job and a chore, and you don't want to do it anymore. So when it comes to animals, you know, you need the love. You need the love to be there. You spend time with them, spend time, you know, I call it therapy, because it's easy to get lost in enjoying those animals for the moment, you know, the companionship that they offer you. Obviously, they're crested geckos, so they're not like wanting you to like just snuggle them or anything, but it is sort of like therapeutic when you're down there and you're cleaning things and you're watching these geckos and they're progressing, and they kind of see you on a regular basis as their food source. And with this guy particularly, he's very personable, so he likes to come to the edge of the enclosure. It just gives you a little bit of oomph to keep on doing what you're doing. I have not named him yet. I was really trying to like go with the King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table type of name, just because he is a Guinevere offspring. That being said, Guinevere in the books, I don't believe, had kids, so it's kind of odd to name him Lancelot or Arthur, or I don't think she had kids. I'm not sure. I have to like look that up a little bit better, but if you have any suggestions on that, I'd love to hear them. I had considered Merlin. Merlin would be kind of cool. And I have also considered the Sword in the Stone. So you let me know what you think about that. I still haven't fully decided which route I want to go with him. Again, a lot of our lilies that we have incorporated them into the Xanthic project. I don't know that I really want to go with the Xanthic project with him. I have a few ideas rolling around in my head, and I have a whole season, pretty much a whole latter part of this year, to kind of figure it out. But if you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see him paired to, feel free to put that in the comments. Really, give me some ideas. Give me some name ideas. Give me some ideas on what you think he would look good with paired for his first upcoming season. But I guess that's pretty much it for today. Like I said, if you haven't followed Miss Donna on all of her social media outlets, please do go follow her. We are lucky enough to have a couple of offspring from her Winchester line. Winchester is amazing. I actually believe that was Will's original, like, fall in love with this gecko animal. So, Donna, you're 2 for 1 over here in Flawless Land. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I hope your weather where you are is beautiful. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I send you all blessings and positive vibes and motivation for a wonderfully productive day, and happy weekend. So I'm Audra again. This is Flawless Crested Geckos, and I am out. Bye.